Hello there, welcome back to season 52. Today we check out the Medusa shotgun. You can see right there it has this cool ability, fatality. When you hit him on the head, kind of turns them into ashes, as you saw there. The camouflages do not change the performance of the weapon in any way whatsoever. Neither do the charms. It's just for the look, so it's up to you if you want them. This weapon has 3 unique abilities. 1 fatality, which we just spoke about. A machine gun burst, so firing a burst of 3 rounds. So essentially, if all 3 rounds hit, multiply the damage by 3. That's how much damage you have. And slows the enemies. It slows the enemies down substantially. Honestly, crazy. They literally freeze and they're like walking in slow motion for a good 2 seconds. So ultimately, it's a good one because especially with those jumpers, it's really annoying when you get hit by it. So you'll inflict some damage there. Now, there's the amount of resources I use, the weapon enhancement points, and the amount of credits. Let's move over to the gadgets. So, scopes. Now, this one has a 2 times. I think it's a little bit too much, although it does improve the effective range. And you can see this one has also improves the effective range by a little bit less. This one's going to be the better one because of the dispersion. The bullet spread's really high, so we want to lower it, thus making the weapon more powerful. That's my recommendation. The effective range can be increased with this one, reduce the bullet spread even more, or if you go down to the last one, you can reduce the recoil. This is a shotgun which is going to have a good amount of recoil, but I think the effective range is really going to help us out, especially because it does, although it has a lot, the dispersion is really high. So here's what it does: either reload speed or ammo. Of course, ammo, so we don't have to reload as often. I always say that. It improve the movement speed or reduce the recoil. I recommend the movement speed. I think that'll be the better option. And then when it comes to the ammo, of course, we're reducing the enemy's movement speed. So although this one could help with the effective range, I recommend the damage. I think that's ultimately the one that's going to really help the weapon a lot more. Now, this weapon is really good, but I'm going to recommend it for anybody level 150 and below. Although very powerful at a close distance, it may not be, it really isn't too much at a long distance. 24 is really not a lot. So it does slow the enemy down, as I said, but the Artemis will kill you, and so will the new Sniper Venomous. So therefore, I recommend the level 150 and below, but you can use it at level 200. You'll just struggle from time to time. So keep that in mind. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe, drop us a like, hit the notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.